Lesson 6, Part 4. This is the last part of Lesson 6. Rational numbers, different representations, and the assignment preview. Rational numbers are expressed in different forms for everyday situations. Consider each of the following, which is a common representation for each situation. Example 151, this is in your notes. I found blank in the couch while cleaning it. Would we use 3 1/5 dollars, 16/5 dollars, or $3.20? Okay, based on your experience, you would know that we use decimals when we are doing money, so that should be filled in with $3.20. Okay, example 152. I ate blank of the cake. Would you say I ate 3/4 of the cake, I ate 0.75 of the cake, or I ate 75% of the cake? Now this one, actually I think that both of these are commonly used. Both 3/4 and 75%. Probably 3/4 might be a little bit more common, but 75% would not be out of the normal for someone to use. Okay, example 153. I put blank cups of flour in the cookie dough. Would you say, I put 2.25 cups of flour in the cookie dough, I put 2 1/4 cups of flour in the cookie dough, or I put 9/4 cups of flour in the cookie dough? Now, because of the way we measure out ingredients, we would use the 1 cup measuring cup twice and then use the 1/4 cup measuring cup. So 2 1/4 would be the more common way to see this. I've never seen a recipe that does it this other way. Let me think about that. I don't think I have. Okay, example 154. I filled my car with blank gallons of gasoline. Would it be, I filled my car with 13.125 gallons of gasoline, I filled my car with 13 1/8 gallons of gasoline, or I filled my car with 105/8 gallons of gasoline? Now, you may not have much experience with this, being 7th graders, but at the gas pump, they express the gallons to 3 decimal places. So 13.125 would be the common way that would be expressed. Okay, now let's look at what you're going to be doing on the assignment. On number 1, convert the rational number into write each rational number as a decimal. You will be doing long division on all of these. Number 2, write each decimal as a fraction or mixed number in simplest form. You will be changing each of these into a fraction and reducing. Number 3, plot each set of numbers on a number line, then list the numbers from least to greatest. So for A, you're going to put numbers on the number line and then plot these. It looks like you've got to go from -7/3 all the way to +1.2. I think that's the smallest and the largest. And then you'll list them in order. And then for part B, that's the second number line. Example 4, or problem 4. Fractions, addition, and subtraction. This reviews back to what you did in, I think this goes all the way back to 4th grade on some of them, but 5th grade for sure, where the denominators are different. On the first one, the denominators are the same. And then the denominators are different on the second and third one. And that's actually reviewing something we're going to start talking about again in our next lesson tomorrow. Number 5, find the area of the trapezoid. Okay, you'll need to know the area of the trapezoid. You may want to write this down in your notes. It is 1/2 times the bases added together. So that'd be base 1 plus base 2, and then times the height. So 1/2 of the bases added together times the height is the formula for a trapezoid. So half of bases added together times the height. Example 6, you're going to solve x plus 3 equals 9. That's a 6th grade solving equation. We're going to get into that in Unit 2 for 7th grade solving in not too many weeks. Number 7, choosing appropriate representations. For each example, the rational number used is not the most appropriate representation. Convert it to an appropriate representation. For example, common fraction, mixed fraction, and decimal are the three options. Common fraction, number over number. Mixed fraction, when it's bigger than 1, it's got a whole number and then a fraction part. And decimal, it's got integer part and fraction part. And on this, for example, Kyle fills his tank with gasoline. He paid 2 3/5 per gallon. When we talk about the price of gas, we don't do money as a fraction. So you'll need to change that so that it is correct and put your answer there. And then number 8, critical thinking. This is good for help preparing you for some questions on the test. Given that a and b are integers, when is the opposite of 1 over a positive? So for what values of a will the opposite of 1 over a be positive? Write a little description of what values of a will do that. And when is 1 over a times b positive? And give a quick little description. One thing I might note is a and b on both of these, since they're being divided, they cannot be 0. So you might want to take that into account. You are welcome to replay any of these videos as you see fit. They are available on Canvas. On Canvas, it links to YouTube under the assignment name.